What's up, Ty? Last year, James had his lowest drives and touches basically in the last decade. This year, I know it's 3 games, but this year his numbers are way up. Kind of looks like he did back in Houston as far as the numbers are concerned. Kind of what have you seen out of him that's allowed him to get back to that level? And kind of what do you expect from him going forward in that regard?
Just a different team, different team, different circumstances. And I think, last year coming in, just, having PG and Kawhi, not wanting to step on anybody's toes, coming to, other players' team and just trying to fit in. And so this year has been totally different. And so we need him to do a lot more scoring. We need the ball in his hands for his passing ability and making the plays. And so I think he feels good. And just because he's got to see how it goes for the rest of the season.
And for, as long as you've been here, you've pointed out paint touches lead to good things for you guys offensively. You guys lead the NBA in that through 3 games. Kind of, what does it mean for you to know that they're not just hearing the message and they're not just trying to do the message, they're actually getting it down for you out there?
It means a lot, especially, with acquiring new players, and then just trying to, allow them to fit into your system, but also allow them to be themselves. And so, we just from day one, we just talk about touching the paint, get into the paint, making the right play. And our guys have done that. So we just got to continue to keep doing it.
Ty, back to your left. Question. You guys are 2-1, but there seems to be like a lot of areas where you can improve, especially offensively, where the efficiency is not great. And I say that in a complimentary way. You've had leads final minute of all the games. Where if offensively would you like to see improvement like tonight, tomorrow, and going forward? Where are the first areas of improvement for you?
One, just clean up our turnovers. I think turnovers is key. You got to get shots on goal, and so taking care of the basketball, that's number 1 for me. And 2, it just, continue to get to our second and third actions, not get so stagnant and getting, keeping the ball on one side of the floor, which we've been better at. But I say if I had to point one thing out, it would be our turnovers.
Second quarter has been a bit of an issue offensively, but it's a big boon for you guys defensively with that lineup. I know Kevin Porter Jr. hasn't found his stroke yet, but are you just going to lean into defense with that group, with James and Norm on the bench kind of to start that quarter?
Lean into whatever works. I mean, every night is different, So we just got to, like I said, you have a lot of confidence in KPJ and, bringing Zoo back with that second unit and then, locking in defensively. We got, like you said, we got to be really good defensively with that unit. And they've been doing a good job defensively. So just now, once KPJ catches the rhythm and be able to score the basketball, like I said, making the right play, we'll be a lot better off.
In terms of Terrence, I know he had a relatively quiet weekend. I know we talked about his defense a lot, but what do you want to see from him offensively? Where do you think the volume comes from when you're playing through James and Norman, who are the ones?
I don't want to see anything from him offensively. Just do what he does. Play hard, compete, be great defensively. And like I said, on this team, it could be anybody's night. So when you open, you got to take your shots. We know T-Man being aggressive in transition, attacking the basket when he's rebounding the basketball, attacking closeouts, and just be free. Like, it's no pressure on him to score the basketball at all. Just lock in defensively, play hard, compete, do what he does.
Hey, Ty, could you share your thoughts on Chauncey making the Hall of Fame?
Just being there, it was an incredible moment, just to see my brother name being called as a Hall of Famer. And so I know it's something that he wanted, but it was huge. And so last night we had a dinner for him last night, just congratulating him again on, such an honor. And he's put in the hard work, a lot of dedication, being number 3 pick, being traded, 2 times in the first year of his career, going to a minimum player, to going to a max player, to being an all-star, to being a